I've been teaching our church recently um, in a series called Home Run. And yesterday we closed that out. And one of the intriguing verses we looked at was found in Psalm 127. And it contains some words of extension. It's kind of what I called them. Words like heritage, reward, and one of the words was arrow. In fact, in Psalm 127, it says that like arrows in the hand of a warrior are the children of one's youth. And I was thinking that sometimes we have a misunderstanding of the arrow illustration in Scripture. We think sometimes, okay, go down to Walmart, buy some arrows, put them in your quiver, and take off on a hunt. But in that culture, in the Old Testament, they didn't just hop down to the nearest Walmart, pick up some arrows. The arrows were fashioned, and every arrow represented the touch of its owner, of its archer. And I think sometimes when we read this, we just have this concept that it involves whatever's in your quiver, but it really involves the idea of a very personalized, customized arrow. And each archer would find the stick or the limb or the wood, and he would make an arrow. He had his hands all over it. It was a very personal touch. Every arrow was fashioned by the archer. And so you can see that arrows were prized possessions. They were used to extend the archer's influence. They were launched, and they weren't just bought in bundles in kind of a mega pack. Each one was specially crafted. And it brings me to a simple understanding of what it means to be a parent. Because in this chapter, that's kind of the point, is that our children are like arrows. And yes, it does involve the idea of launching them and sending them, extending our influence through our children. But that doesn't happen unless we personally and in a very customized way fashion our children. Yes, according to their bent, and as we sense God's call upon their life and as they sense that, it's a combination. But parenting is a real hands-on effort. It's not just some cookie cutter, let's go down to the parent store and get the latest trend and implement that in our home. And if it doesn't work, we'll go back to the store, get the hottest book. Parenting is customized. It's personal. And I've just been encouraging our parents in our church, and I want to live this way as well. Let me encourage you. As you work with the arrows in your home, girls or boys, make sure you're a hands-on parent. And I mean that in a very positive way. Fashion them based on their bent. Listen to God's call upon your life. Listen to God's Spirit as He works in their life. And make it a very personal, customized effort as you fashion and form every single arrow that God puts in your quiver, so that when you launch it, it will do exactly what it's intended to do.